better get ready. You ready?
Nah.
Because it's happening.
Okay.
Hey, cousins. Welcome back to Code 27 Conversation with Cousins, where we're here to remind you to pause, reset, and take a moment for you. I'm Alisha Stevenson, was 27 Coaching and Counseling.
And I'm Bridget, also known as It's Really Bridget with the Melanin Drift Collective.
And
And we're back.
oh,
And we're back.
what we back to do?
You're reminded to pause, reset, and take a moment for you. This episode 19, I feel like we should have it already, but we don't. So we're going to keep going.
Day by
Okay.
day by day. So what are we talking about today, Bridget?
Attachment styles. And I'm here to listen because I don't know a lot about attachment styles. But yeah,
It's
I'm about to learn something.
it's good stuff. It's like this was part of my grad school experience, the theories and stuff. So the attachment style is a theory, but it helps to explain how we grew up and how we were in our relationships with our parents, our caretakers as babies, and how that impacts how we are in relationships today.
Oh, that makes sense.
So basically,
Hmm.
it's like how do you connect with people and how you connect with your friends, partners, children, parents is related to how you connected with your caretakers coming up, basically. And so there's like four types. You got the anxious attachment style, the avoidant attachment style, the secure attachment style, and then there's a mix. So ideally, you want that secure attachment style.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, when you were a baby, a kid, and you needed something emotionally, physically, that need was met. When you cried and you were hungry, your parents attended to you and fed you, or your caretaker when you needed to be changed and you gave that clue, whether it's through crying or whatnot, and your needs were met and you were attended to, or when you were scared or just needed to be held and you were held, that created that secure attachment. That showed that you were taught my needs will be met. If I communicate, somebody's going to be there for me. And that creates that secure attachment. And actually, most people, I think 80%, if I'm not mistaken, do have the secure attachments.
So healthy relationships because they had a healthy upbringing.
Essentially, basically. And some of it, our personalities are different for sure. Genetics are different.
Yeah.
Epigenetics, how your genetics play out. Environments are different, but basically, if you had that healthy upbringing, you're going to more likely have healthy relationships. So that anxious attachment style that we talked about, that's where you might have cried or you might have needed something and they didn't come.
Hmm.
So now that might show up as in relationship, you're nervous or you're clingy. And so with this, we want you to give yourself some grace because you couldn't control how things were as a baby, as a toddler, as a child.
Mm-hmm.
And those things shaped you. It shaped how you perceive the world, how you perceive relationships, how you think about things. You couldn't control that. But the good thing is to have an awareness of how you show up in relationships, why you show up that way. So you can like kind of adapt accordingly. And so if you think like that, I am clingy, you got a legitimate reason. And if it's suiting you, keep doing it. If it's not suiting you, okay, let's see how we need to move different in this, right? And then you might have that avoidant type personality. That avoidant attachment, that's related to sometimes they came, sometimes they didn't. And then you didn't know what to expect. So you might have became more independent. So if you're showing up independent in relationships like me, we ain't merged checking accounts until like a decade into our marriage. Like I'm independent. I can figure this out on my own. But how you gonna be independent in the whole marriage? Like, yeah. But that could come from growing up. You learn to survive. You learn how to figure it out. Or you learn like sometimes they might show up. Sometimes they might not. And when they do, like you want them, but do I want you now? Like I want you, but I'm still mad at you. Yeah. So that's a thing too.
Yeah. I think I struggle with independence too. A lot of times. And it's like my partner is like, when we bump heads, "You don't even seem like you care." Like, I do care. I don't know how to show that I care.
Right.
I mean, I feel like I'm showing that I care, but it looks different
Yeah.
because, I mean, obviously, we're not the same person and we didn't have the same upbringing. So how I display my affection is completely different from how he accepts it
Mhm.
and how he shows and displays affection, which is always really interesting in our dynamic.
Yeah.
And it makes sense based on, you talk about how we were raised. That makes a lot of sense when you think about it. It's like, oh, okay.
It's like you're speaking 2 different languages. So
Yeah,
how do you reconcile the fact that you're speaking 2 different languages,
yeah.
right?
Get an interpreter. It's like, no, I'm just
That interpreter could be a friend, that interpreter could be a therapist.
yeah.
But
I
as you
think about
know,
that.
just because you speak 2 different languages don't mean you can't communicate. I'm
Mhm.
sure you all have had interactions with people from different countries that speak different languages, and you're able to figure out what you need to figure out. Or if you go to another country and English is not the primary language, you figure out how to communicate.
Mhm.
When I went to South Korea, they spoke very little English. So me and my friend figured out how to ask for what we need and get to where we going. So just because you speak different languages don't mean
It's like a
you're not gonna be able to communicate. But it's about having that awareness, right?
and it doesn't mean that things won't work out. It means you might have to work a little harder to
Yeah.
achieve a goal or to get to where you want to be. But that doesn't mean that it's over.
Yes.
That's
It's
good.
that awareness and just figuring out how to get on the same page of understanding. Not on the same page of being the same, but on the same page of understanding.
Mhm.
So we talked about that anxious attachment style. They might be more clingy. They might be more reassurance or might want that close connection. You might wonder why your friend or your partner, like, why they always trying to be above you? Like, they just need that. They didn't have that secure attachment. So they need to know you're going to be there for them. Right.
Get away. Like, go over there.
So like, no, I need you. But then if you avoid it
Yeah.
and you're more independent, you don't feel comfortable with too much closeness, or you might like pull back. And then
Yeah.
anxious person might take it personal. Now we
Mhm.
bumping heads. So just
Yeah.
not having that understanding.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you're secure, you feel safe and connected in your closeness, in your dependence and independence. It's like you're secure in a relationship.
Mhm.
Somebody can leave and go out of town. And you're not worried about what they gonna do, who they with, are they coming back? And you can't put anything past anybody, like just being realistic, but just
Mhm.
having that baseline kind of peace around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's basically how you learn to be safe, how you attach and how you learn to be safe. So when I was raising Joseph, people would be like, put him down, you're gonna spoil him. And I remember people talk about spoiling babies, but I'm like, something with that didn't sit right. So when he cried, I'm picking him up.
Yeah.
And if he need to be held or rocked, I'm gonna hold him and rock him. I think it was his dad, like, quit picking him up all the time. I could pick him up. My child.
That's my baby. I
Right.
got Ocean right here on in the route. Oh my
Right. Like they need that close connection. That's not spoiling. Can you really spoil a child?
no, she be tripping now, but
I mean,
she different. But I definitely kept her real close. That's my baby.
and would you say she's secure in her
Oh, absolutely.
presentation?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She is.
She able to talk. She asks for what she want
Mhm.
to the point where sometimes she demanded and then we reel it back in. Just because you cute don't mean you get to do and say whatever.
So crazy. The male.
But she also know if she needs something, she gonna get it. If she need a hug, she got access to hugs. If she needs some food, she got access to food. She's not worrying about is she gonna be able to emotionally connect with her mom or her dad or her,
That's
you
true.
know. So that's the type of stuff
Yeah.
we're talking about.
Yeah, because she definitely give me a hug. You just turned 30. Give me my kiss. Okay. Okay, I was
Right. And the way you grew up can impact, again, how you interact with your kids. So this is not a judgment of you or anybody. This is an awareness so you can know. Because sometimes you might feel like, dang, I don't really feel that connection with my kid. That's not a judgment situation. This is all about
Mhm.
awareness
Mhm.
of seeing where you are and getting to where you want to be. That's it.
And if, like just about anything else, if you don't like something, change it.
Yeah.
You have the ability to change it, work on it. Some stuff is harder to work on than others. Some stuff takes a bit more time, a bit more practice, a bit more patience. But work on it and you can achieve whatever goal it is that you set for yourself. However you want to be, whatever you want your a style to become, your attachment style to become,
Yeah.
you have the ability to work on it and change it.
Yeah. That's good stuff. All right, let's do our code 27 mindful moment, and then we'll talk about the everyday people. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so wherever you are, if you are able to, close your eyes. If you are driving, don't close your eyes, please. But just get grounded. Take a deep breath in, let it out. Lift up your shoulders, let them drop. Shake out any residual excess energy from the day. Just let it go. Take another deep breath in and out. Remember, you don't have to have it all figured out. This is about awareness and observation. This is not about judgment. And we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in to episode 19. And
19 is crazy.
it's coming right along. Right along. Yes. So, okay. Everyday people. This is where we recognize the people who are living their everyday lives, making a big impact where they are in their community, in their sphere of influence. We just want you to know that we see you, and that's why we do this. And thank you all for engaging with us with the Everyday People Award. We have some fun stuff coming up with that. And today's awardee is Arnessa Allen.
Ooh, well, Vanessa.
And we are recognizing her for her care and consistent love and caregiving that she gives to her friends and to her family. Specifically, Ornessa is she's not only a hard worker, she retired from Ford after I think 30 years of service, and she's only like 52, and she's still young and active and healthy. But she did this.
They over 30. Okay.
She did this while raising her two boys, one who is autistic, and she gets him to his appointments, and she gets him to holistic treatments. Like, she just, the way she cares for people, she cares for her adult younger brother who is living with mental illness, so she's there for him. And she also took care of her dad, her stepdad and her dad. They are both in their 80s, and she's been taking care of them for really the whole time I've known her.
Wow.
And
Amazing.
yeah, so she is definitely the people's people as far as like just lovingly caring for people while still setting healthy boundaries and engaging in healthcare, healthcare and self-care, right? So we just want to recognize you for being who you are, taking care of the people while showing an example of how to take care of yourself while doing it with dignity and poise. We see you, Arnessa Allen.
We see you, girl. Congratulations.
Until next week. Bye.
No, no, no.
Oh, what I forget?
Your motto?
Oh,
Sorry, y'all. You still
rewind. Remember to take a break. Take care.
relax and make room for joy.
I thought we were reconnecting.
Oh,
Oh, take a break. Take care. Heal and make room for joy. Hopefully, I didn't lose you and you got that motto. Bye, guys.
I don't know. It's still recording.
Right.
We don't know how to disconnect from y'all. Hold on.
There we go. Maybe.
That's record.
Oh, okay.
Let's just. You gonna press the X?
I'm scared to press the X.